We got some updates with regards to the Logan Paul SteveWillDoIt situation. You may remember a few days ago, there was a podcast uploaded to Impulsive in which SteveWillDoIt was the guest, and he was essentially booted off the podcast after about 30 to 40 odd minutes because he started to get a little bit out of hand, let's say, right? So obviously, Logan sent the warning shots. I've covered it all in previous videos. You'll have to go back and check it out. But, you know, there have been some developments and updates with regards to what's gone on, both from Logan's side and Steve's side. So I would love to share with you a little clip from the podcast One Night with Steiny. But unfortunately, these get copyrighted all the time. And I just can't show it. But, you know, if you go over to the podcast with SteveWillDoIt, he gives the full scoop on the Logan Paul situation, all right? Now, this episode, or this, like, little tidbit, is a little bit dated now, but it still provides some very good context moving forward. Because, obviously, Bryce Hall has chimed in, and if you kind of look and watch the situation unfold on the Impulsive podcast, it's very blatant that Steve is intoxicated in some capacity. He's not making cohesive decisions. He's not making coherent sentences. It's a little bit messy. And, you know, Logan did get called out for this by Bryce Hall, saying, why even post this podcast, talk about taking advantage of a clearly intoxicated guest / friend, egging him on to say stupid shit and then stupid questions and then get mad once he crosses the line. Logan Paul is such a pussy, he wouldn't slap anyone off camera, lol. This ain't WWE, little bro. And then, you know, basically, like, the internet kind of was, like, a bit divided. Some say that Steve took it too far. Some say that Logan kind of handled it immaturely. So as things progress, all right, and as things, you know, take a step forward, Logan Paul on his YouTube channel responded to SteveWillDoIt in his latest vlog. And within his latest vlog, he basically goes off a little bit on SteveWillDoIt and states this with mic on camera.
We have a record lately of f***ing interviews up, bro. It could happen.
From Steve?
Yeah.
I've seen some of the commentary. I'm not sure I understand.
That's the easiest way for me to put it. It's just not a big deal. I explained it. We had to cut a lot of stuff from the episode. It destroyed the actual flow and the sanctity of the episode.
Should we put something that we cut in the vlog?
No, because I don't want to do that to Steve. Why would we do that?
Isn't that so funny how we're protecting Steve and then the internet's like, you guys are fucking assholes.
I'm used to it. I took the accountability for putting the episode out. Logan said, let's not put the episode out. Jeff said, let's not put the episode out. I thought if we removed it, we could still use it, and it was like a cool conversation and showcase like the struggle and the back and forth and blah, blah. I was wrong. Guys, I'm not perfect. Okay, I'm not. None of us are. Okay, we make mistakes. I'll take this one. I'll own this one.
I have people saying to me that I handled it excellently.
Every single person from the industry, not the audience, not the fans, I'll give you all the people's names, I'll show you the text message if you want, said we handled it perfectly.
I still don't understand what I did. I just sat there and got belittled by a very rude, intoxicated guest.
Now,
after he had insulted everyone in the room and everyone watching, I was like, yeah, man, like, we should probably chill.
I will say this, though, there's so many, like, misconceptions, like, the commentary community got involved now, too, and they're like, they gave him that bottle, they supplied Steve with alcohol. Bro, his staff brought a whole
Wait, is there a cigarette, or can we have, is there beers?
I don't think. It might be a no smoking.
A bottle of tequila?
What?
I've been looking for lunch lead. Oh, thank you.
I am at a loss for words. It's even hard for me to form a
No, you don't
sentence.
even try.
I'm going to try. You people are so fucking stupid. And for that reason, God bless you.
I feel like Logan addressed me there, and I feel personally touched and humbled by what Logan has to say. I mean, the issue, right, when I made my video, I don't know why I'm defending myself. Like, Logan's never going to see this, and he's never going to go, do you know what? This British kid, he's fucking right. He's bang on the money. He's never going to do that. But, you know, the issue I had was the Tanamogu episode where he basically, like, you know, just couldn't handle the joke. With the SteveWillDoIt thing, I'm of the opinion that was all on Steve. Like, he fucked that up big time for himself. I don't think that Logan was necessarily at blame, nor was Mike. I feel like they actually handled that appropriately, which, you know, is a weird thing to say. But, yeah, so obviously he put that into his vlog, and he kind of stated those things with regards to that. Now, with regards to Steve, right? Steve, on the other hand, has kind of gone around and said the complete opposite. He's basically gone at Logan for this instance. So, obviously, he's posted to his social media saying, so I go viral on the internet for getting upset LeBron James talks to Karina for 1 minute during a game. I stand on that. obviously he talks about Austin, and then he talks about the Logan Paul thing. So Logan Paul getting mad at me for using the N-word. Yep, I stand on it. Logan, do a fraction of what I've done for black people or been in their community. Then be a white person sticking up for black people. Stand on that too. Maybe something for the Japanese Logan. So, I mean, I don't know, man. This is the equivalent in my mind of being like, I can use the N-word because I've got black friends. I'm not racist because I've got black friends. You know, it's the equivalent of that, and it's like, I don't know, man. It's a bit of a fucking weird minefield. I don't know, man. I don't know. But, I mean, SteveWillDoIt goes on a bit of a rant on Aiden Ross's live stream, because he basically then goes on to disrespect the Muslim community, right? And that's not taken too well, especially by other creators like Sneeko, who has also called this out. So Sneeko responds to SteveWillDoIt insulting Muslims. The clip, I'm not going to play the clip because, you know, I'm not about that. But the clip that I will play is where he basically goes on and talks about the Logan incident. And the reason why Logan was so irate, obviously it was bleeped out in the episode, so we don't fully understand what happened. But, you know, Steve provides a little bit of context.
These situations. They said they were bleeping you on the podcast because you were saying nigga a bunch.
I was also saying that some shit about Japan, and probably talking shit, dude.
Okay.
Probably calling his wife a whore and shit.
What? Okay, now he's really gonna fuck you up. He's gonna try to fuck you up, man.
I mean, I challenged him to fight. He didn't, so he's a pussy-ass bitch. Bro, and I didn't challenge him to fight saying I'm gonna beat you. I said, you're gonna beat me, but I can out-heart you. Maybe I'll fucking...
You gotta learn that from Charleston. Charleston like to... Whatever he says, if you're gonna say it online, he's gonna say it in your face.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it online if I wouldn't say it in face.
Fuck yeah.
So
I wouldn't make you a coward.
have you and Logan didn't talk like after at all? Nothing.
No.
I mean, and when you hear the context of the situation and like the things that he actually was saying, it makes total sense as to why Logan's like, I've got a line, you've reached the line, now please fuck off. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but you know, it makes more sense that, you know, and I'm kind of like, where the gauge is usually automatically to Logan Paul is the villain. Like, that's instantly where things go when you look at these things, and that's kind of like the popular opinion to have. If you look at it from the outside looking in and the full kind of context, this is actually a bit of a Logan dub. I'm not going to lie. Like, Logan actually kind of handled this appropriately, and Steve shouldn't be getting intoxicated on a podcast. He's essentially working. That's like getting smashed as a teacher and then just trying to teach a class whilst drunk. You're obviously going to get in trouble for it, you know, and you're going to do the wrong things. You're going to say the wrong things. So, you know, Logan was right to do what he did. Maybe, you know, there should have been an element of prevention over cure, but, you know, you live and learn, I suppose. I don't know, man. This is a weird situation to find ourselves in. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments while you're down there. Jump to get the hell out of that like button and subscribe. And until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.